And we're live, folks. Look at this. Oh, I'm such a lucky guy. I get Tyler 2 days in a row on a Memorial Day weekend. Man.
Yep.
And he's already drinking out of a red cup. Let's go, baby.
Yeah, it's water, but yeah. Yeah, man. Fam's at the beach, poured, went and walked the property today. That
nice.
was cool. I'd like to go over that too. I want to see maybe, I don't know if you're wanting to call right now or what, but if you want to check out, well, I actually already see the property. If you want, check that property out. Tell me your thoughts on it. I could walk through it if you wanted.
Yeah. Let's make a couple quick phone calls first,
Yep.
and then we'll go right into it.
Yeah, I might actually turn on my Ohio.
Let's go. But I'm definitely down to go over that thing.
Yeah, what is everyone else doing out there today? Is anyone on here yet, Caesar?
Give me 1 sec. Dude, I was on another table, and there's like this big ass plant. I don't know if you can see this. I'm gonna do it. You see that fucking plant right there?
Yeah.
Dude, I was standing right next to it, and now my sinus is killing me. Holy shit! So I don't know how long I'm gonna be on here.
Oh man.
Yeah, we got a couple of folks on here.
Well, who's on here? What are y'all doing? Are you chilling today? Are you recovering? Are you hungover? Are you working out? What's going on out there today? I always think of that now. So I ain't drank in like 2.5 years, and on holidays I always think of that. I'm like, man, I bet some people are out there feeling like crap.
Dude, we have a new team member want to hop on live with us today. Let's go, baby.
Let's do it.
I have never met her before. Let's do it.
Get me fired up.
Get me fired up.
This is where growth is made, is live in front of people with live feedback. It really is. It's stressful, but it's so good.
That's how we grow, dude. That's how we grow. Dude, remember when we first started? Well, you guys started like literally maybe a month or two before me, because when I hopped on, it was you, Randy, Brandon. I still remember. I actually looked at the very first video where I hopped on with you guys, and I was pretty much just dead silent the whole time. I don't know why. It's not that I was silent. I wasn't doing anything. I was making calls. I just wasn't, because I didn't know how the controls work. And, like when you first hop on, you're like, what's going on? Like,
Yeah.
you're like, you don't want to step on anyone. And so I was just like kind of in the background. And I think one of you guys called me out, either you or Brad, like, bro, just dial. Like, we'll take care of the mute. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And you guys open the floodgates. It was game over.
Trying to set up. I got to go meet this guy in Columbus to get a contract for Matt.
Nice. I got a PPC that came in last night at 1:30 in the morning. So let me give this guy a call.
Sounds like a deal.
Dude, I woke up hell early today, as always. Why am I not seeing this guy? Oh, there he is.
Let's see.
You guys can hear that, right?
Yep.
Tyler, I love this thing, by the way. This little DJI mic mini. I don't know if you have that, but just carry it wherever you go.
Yeah, I got one. I use it with my camera sometimes.
I don't have both my earphones on there.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a lead in a minute, and then we're gonna be cooking.
Darn it, Robert. Pick up the phone. Tyler, have you tried Red Panda yet?
No.
If you haven't, and if you will, if you haven't, and if you're going to, use me, bro. Use my link. You get 150, I get 150. Let's
Yeah,
go.
sure.
That's 3 free leads.
3?
It's like $50 a lead for nationwide. What? Yeah, that's not possible. She said she can't. There's no way Stringer would block it.
Let's see. Got a lead. Hang on, baby.
Let's go.
Uh,
What's up?
oh.
Hey, you can't reach me on this number, 937.
Alexa's over here jamming.
Hey, you can't reach me on this.
I said, call me. Looks like this might be a mobile home park.
Ooh,
My favorite.
that's good. Isn't that what you like?
No, I like mobile home parks.
But what did you say? Didn't you say that was a mobile home park?
No, in a park.
Oh, mobile home in a park.
Press any key.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hey, good. Is this Christine?
Yes, it is.
How are you doing?
My phone. I'm like looking to see if it's on Do Not Disturb or something, but I don't know.
It could have been my phone too. It probably mine. My stuff's always messing up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, looks like you were wanting to sell your place there on what is it? Shoop Street?
Yes, so, yes.
Okay, great. I'm getting her pulled up here.
It's a mobile home. I don't own the land. But you're I'm sorry. You're like if you pay early, it's $420 a month for lot rent. Otherwise, it's $460. Water and trash is included. You only have electric and internet to pay for the actual, utilities.
Okay. What are you looking to get for it?
About 12. I paid 18 for it like a year ago, but it's got some like minor things that need to be done. Like windows need to be sealed, just some sealing things, and that kind of just minor stuff. But I'm looking to move to South Carolina. That's why I'm trying to get rid of it.
Okay, awesome. What's in South Carolina?
I don't know yet, but I'm gonna find out.
I like it. I was waiting on you to say you had family or something there. You're just gonna.
No, well, my dad just passed in October. I've got a sister here, and that's it. And we don't really, my other sister is in North Carolina. My brother's in California. So, and I hate Ohio. So.
Yeah.
Hey, Springfield.
Okay. Sorry to hear about your dad.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so move to South Carolina. Let's see. Yeah, I see there's one there that sold recently for 16.
Okay. I mean, I paid 18 for it.
Yeah.
But with the little things that need to be done, I'll take that. I'll take that off the top. There's a washer and dryer that'll come with it because I don't need to take that. So.
Okay. I mean, what's your timeline here?
As soon as I can get it, I can go. I'll pack it up and go.
Okay. Have you thought about listing it?
Excuse me. No, I haven't. The realtors around here, and then the ones that do the cash for sale, whatever you call it. I don't deal with them. I dealt with them back in 18, and they're not. I don't like their ethical.
Yeah.
I don't like their practices.
Yeah.
They did some real shady stuff back to me and before my husband passed on the house with that. So yeah, so we ended up losing that house after he died. I lost that house. So.
Okay. And you said you're wanting 12,000?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I mean, what year is it? Do you know what year mobile home it is?
It's a 72. Yeah, it's a 72. I know it's 72.
Okay, so it has to be a cash deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, say I bought it and I mean, what all needs done? Like cosmetic stuff or anything crazy?
No, nothing crazy. They just replaced the main pipe underneath it because it was cracked underneath my trailer. So they're working on that. The park is working on that now because I'm not doing that. That's not my deal. So they're working on that, but no, nothing crazy because they had did a decent lipstick job. You know what I mean? So it's got new flooring in the kitchen, new carpets the rest of the way through. Just little cosmetic stuff if you want to change some stuff out, and then the ceiling on the windows, and then some ceiling in the bathroom. That's basically about it. I just don't want to do it because I don't want to be here.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, but otherwise, if you come in, everyone's like, oh, this is nice. I mean, it's nice. They repainted, all of that. Everything's good with all that, but I just don't want to be here.
Yeah. Well, what do you think? Say I bought it from you. What do you think I could turn around and list it for if I put a little money in it?
Probably, yeah, you definitely get, like I said, I paid 18 for it, and that's with all just the little stuff. So you could probably get 19 to 20 out of it if you get some, just little cute shit.
Yeah. That's kind of what I was thinking.
Because what I was going to do an accent wall, a brick accent wall on one of the walls in the living room, and then it's got like a kind of like an island almost that separates the kitchen. I was going to put the brick there and do the brick backsplash all down the one side, and I was going to do some little kick stuff to it, but I just don't want to. And I was going to put butcher block counters in the kitchen, and I'd have been fine with that. That'd have been really nice.
Mm-hmm.
But I just don't want to be here.
Yeah.
I don't have. I'm a personal chef, so there's not a whole lot of opportunity for me here. Down there is.
Makes sense.
Yeah, because you got all the Airbnbs that offer personal chefs and stuff down there. So yeah, the money's down there. My money's down there.
Yeah.
On the beach.
Oh yeah, a lot more there for sure.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I wish I could help here, sadly, but I just don't buy a whole lot on rented land.
I know that's what I'm running into.
Yeah. I mean, I'd say, and even let's say I could sell it for 19. I mean, if I give you 12, I paid closing costs, title fees, you know.
I can always gift it to you.
You could always what? Gift it to me?
Yeah.
So you don't even need anything for it.
Well, no, I need money, yeah. But as far as, changing the title and all that over, we don't,
I see what you're saying, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I wish I could, but I just sadly, I wish, but I don't think I'll be your best fit here, Christine.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for calling.
Yep, I appreciate it. Thanks.
No problem.
All right, bye. Had to get off that. I got another lead.
Yep.
And let's go. It's in where I have buyers.
Hello?
Hey, is this Roosevelt?
Yeah, this is him.
Hey, Roosevelt, good afternoon. It's Caesar. I was calling you yesterday because it looks like you filled out a form on my site about your property on Greenville.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks like you're looking to sell that property. Is that still the case?
Yeah.
Oh, great, man. I'm glad I called. How's your Memorial Day weekend going so far? Hello?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I didn't catch you there. I think I might have lost you there for a second.
My phone's acting up today.
Okay, cool. All right, I'm just pulling this up right now. How much are you looking to get for this one?
I'm considering 15, but
I'm sorry, how much, sir?
I was considering like 15, but I never did a lot of work and stuff that needed to be done.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, as I pull this up, can you tell me a little bit what you got going on over there?
Which,
I was just asking if you can tell me a little bit what you got going on over there. Like, is it vacant?
okay,
Are you living there? What's going on? Like anything that you can tell me.
right now, I really try to find a place or I sell it. But I say it's like it needs like the roofs split, the windows are busted, and walls are like gutted out like for the storm, and I'm not wasn't able to to repair it.
Oh, so this place is a full gut. Is that what you're saying? It's gutted out right now. Okay, got it. And how long has it been vacant for?
It's not big because like I said, I'm living in it right now.
Oh, you're living in it. Yeah, sorry, man. It's just a little hard hearing you. I apologize.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I just say the electricity is not up to date. Like the house was born in like 1937, and it had like the people wiring it because like now he want the standard with the plastic wiring.
Uh-huh.
And so I have that issue going on. And I had like a galvanized pipe under the house for the plumbing, and that just rotted out.
Okay. And how many bedroom and bathroom is this thing?
It's a 3-bedroom with 1 bath.
3 bed, 1 bath. Okay. And if you don't mind me asking, I know you said you're living there right now. I mean, if we were to make a deal here, I mean, what's the ideal timeline, ideal solution for it? And the only reason I'm asking, man, because I want to make sure it's as convenient as possible for you, and I don't want to buy this and all of a sudden you're out on the street, you know?
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to find a place like once I got it, I guess I can get a place. But if not, it's like a 70 bucks. There's some friends I'm trying to find a place.
Okay. So if I'm hearing you correctly, you're saying that if we make a deal here and let's say we close in, I don't know, 14, 30 days, that's something that would help you out and you have a place to stay so you can deliver this place vacant?
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay. And if you don't mind me asking,
What I
oh,
was thinking
go ahead.
about,
No, go ahead.
I was thinking about like the money I was going to get. I was like put it on a down payment to get to like another place.
Oh, nice. You got another place picked out already or what?
I'm looking around for something just to, that could be a down payment on it.
Yeah. How much down payment do you need?
Well, I never found anything yet. I looked online and stuff, a lot of places like on, for sale and stuff.
Yeah. How much are those going for?
I seen like one for 107,000. And I said if I could like get them to pay like no for it because I received disability.
You're what? I'm sorry.
So I received disability.
Hmm.
So I tried to see if I could run it for myself. Like it's a good house, it's made out of cypress wood and stuff, but I just can't afford the maintenance.
Got it. Okay. And how quick would you want to sell this if we were to do something there?
As soon as possible.
As soon as possible. All right. Well,
I'm not tell you about it. Like I had the offer, but he backed out, so I don't know.
oh, geez. When was this? What happened?
Huh? I don't know. I sent him he asked me to send him the pictures. I sent him the pictures, and he's like, and he called back, and he's like, nah, I'm not interested. So
And that's it?
yeah.
All right. Well, and he didn't wait till like the last minute, did he?
Yeah, no, we talked about it because he's giving me like about a month to find a place before, and then he's actually sending a picture until he sent somebody to come look at it, and I took the pictures, and he was like, and then like the next Saturday morning about 8:00, he told me that he didn't want it anymore. But
Yeah.
he did not the number for someone else, but
Okay.
he never got back in touch with me.
Got it. Okay. Well, I may be interested in here. I'm just looking at some of the properties in the area here. And how much were you guys under contract for?
He was trying to get it at 9.
Hmm.
He's saying that it works more with the wood, but it's right. But he said he's from Pennsylvania or somewhere out there. And he's telling me, I try to find a local kind of salesman that are out of state.
Uh-huh. All right, let's see. Let me see if I can help you out here, brother. Give me one sec. Well, let me explain to you how my process works on here, Roosevelt. Just in that way you understand how I work. I always like to be fully transparent with folks, and that way we can always manage each other's expectations. You know what I mean? So just to let you know, as far as I'm concerned, whenever I do buy properties outside of my market, I do partner with local investors as well. And the only reason why I do that is because I always want to make sure I have a set of eyes on my projects at all times, right? It's already difficult enough to make sure John and Jose down the street are doing their job to hit the deadline, let alone across state lines. You know what I mean? So let's say we do agree on a price today. The first thing I do is I do set an agreement. I do move pretty quick though, so I can do like a 30-day close, for example, or a 14-day close, whatever is most convenient for you. I'm more than happy to work with you on that end. And then while we're in title, I'll open title with a title company. They're there to protect you as a seller, and they're there to protect me as a buyer. And then while they're running the search, what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna send my contractors out there just to get a pulse on how much the rehab is gonna be, right? And then also I'm gonna be sending my local investors out there, so that way I know who's gonna partner with me on this deal. Uh, if everything you say checks out, you know, depending on the price that we agree on, we should be good to go. If we go in there and half the roof is gone and the back room is burnt or the kitchen is flooded, if it's something major, then obviously I'm gonna have to come back to the table. But if it's something here and there, a little nick and knack, like I'm not here to nickel and dime folks. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I understand. That's what I was saying. You know, you want to send somebody to look at it, and you know, it'll be so easy to make a thing. So you know, it might have to be you know, like the line of red tape. You know what you're looking at, and you know, we both know where. So you can like you just say one thing and another. Not that's not easy.
Yeah, yeah. Now, just curious, if you don't mind me asking, and maybe you know the answer to these questions, and if you don't, that's totally cool. Um, let's say I do buy this off you and I fix it. How much do you think I can sell it for in that neighborhood?
It's a nice little neighborhood. It's small.
Okay. Do you know?
It's like a little neighborhood thing.
Mhm.
Like most of the 12s and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, a couple of houses.
Yeah, I'm just looking at some of the properties in the area. Do you know how much I can rent it out for?
Down here, basic rent. Down here is like a 3 bedroom. It's like
Like 850, you said?
yeah. But some people get like 1,000.
Okay.
I know they got a person at a house, but it's that, you know, it's a tip top shape is, and they get for a 2 bedroom they get 12.
Yeah.
For
Okay.
rent.
Okay. And what's the square footage on this?
864.
864, huh?
Yeah.
1953 house, something like that. And then you said it's a 3-bedroom, 1 bathroom?
Mm-hmm.
864. All right, just bear with me for a second. I'm just looking at. I want to make sure I give you the most that I absolutely can. I just need to make sure that I can be fair to my business at the same time, you know?
I understand.
860. Okay. Well, let me ask you this, man. I mean, if we close on this, I don't know, in the next. Well, actually, let me ask you. When would you want me to close on this? 14 days, 30 days, or what?
About 14.
Okay. All right. And if I can do that, and I'll buy the property as is. No, you don't have to worry about fixing anything. You take whatever you want to take with you. Leave behind what you don't want, or you don't need. And what's the best price that you can do here?
Well, I said I took 9. About 10.
I'm sorry, what was that?
About 10.
Oh man, I was hoping you'd say 5.
That's like something to do because they got a guy, he wants the house. He wants to take the house now for the wood.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, let me ask you this, brother. I mean, if I can get this to you, like, let's just say between 5 and 10, and I'll shoot for 10 right now. Is that something that would help you out?
Yeah, that would.
That would? All right. Why don't I do this? because I love helping people, man. I mean, especially right now, Memorial Day, I always tell folks the ones that I love to talk about during barbecues with my friends and family are the ones when I'm able to help someone out, you know?
Right. Right.
I'll go ahead and get an agreement with you for 10,000 right now. I just need to once we do have that agreement signed, I just need to get my guys in there, and I need to get multiple bids from different contractors. I just want to be fully transparent with you that it may be between 5 and 10 just based on the way you explain the property. But hey, man, if I can cut corners here and there and get that bid low, I'll give you that 10. If I can even give you a little bit more, once I get all my numbers in, I'll be more than happy to change that number, both either going up or going down. Like I said, I do want to help folks out. So I'm more than happy to at least get an agreement with you at 10, and then we can start from there. How does that sound?
That sounds good. Like, but like I said, you could let somebody come look at it, and so you can see what it looks like. If it's working time and it's not.
Yeah, so the only thing is I don't send my guys out there until I have an agreement. And here's the reason why, Roosevelt. It does take me time, money, and resources to do that. I will also send an inspector out there just to be able to inspect everything. That usually runs me anywhere from, $300 to 1,000, depending on the inspectors that I send out there. So my only concern is if I send my guys out there the next 5 days, 7 days, and then I go, guess what, Roosevelt? I can actually give you 11,000 instead of 10. And then if I call you on Friday and tell you that, and then you go, sorry, dude, I already signed another contract. I'm selling to someone else. Well, then now at that point, I'm going to be left with my dick in my hand and out $1,000. You know what I mean? Which I don't want to do, right? I just want to protect myself. That's all I'm saying.
No, but if you interested, I give it, I give it. I'm smart. I continue to pick it myself.
Well, that's all I'm saying. So that's why I'm just asking to let's get an agreement, and then I'll do my due diligence while we're in agreement. At least I know that you're serious about selling it to me, and you know that I'm serious about buying it. And all I ask for is 14 days. I'm not like the other guy asking for 30, 60, whatever it is that he asks you. I like to move quick because at the end of the day, man, you don't make money, I don't make money until this thing goes through, I don't like wasting time. And I definitely do not like wasting time if I don't have an agreement set in place.
Because to be honest, we'll have a guy come at 3 to look at it and see, and that's why I'm saying, because I told him the same thing. He was saying he wanted to look at it, and before he invested in it, and he asked me could he come look at it.
Okay, and when is he gonna go look at it?
He's supposed to come today, but it's raining, so I don't know, and I never heard from him yet to say if he's still coming or not.
Hey, it's already 1 o'clock over there. He ain't coming. He's probably drunk by now.
But yeah, he told me that to get him to 3 o'clock there, and he was going to come. And I wasn't even expecting anybody to come out on Sunday anyway, so.
Yeah. Well, hey, man, I'm as real as anyone can get. I am serious about it. I do want to get an agreement with you. Like I said, man, I've been transparent with you. I've been talking to you with my cards face up on the table, so to speak. I'm more than happy to get an agreement with you for 10. And then from there, I can send my guys out there. If you want to wait till your guy goes there at 3 o'clock, that's your call, man. But I'll tell you this, I as an investor, I make decisions based on what's in front of me, right? The data points, like I can see like how much I can resell it for, how much I can rent it for. And here's the thing, man. Sometimes I'm too honest, right? And sometimes I lose deals that way. But you know what? I get to sleep like a baby at night. Today, right now, I'm willing to send you an agreement at 10. But if let's say you say, hey, Caesar, I want to go check out this guy, which is totally cool. Your house, your decision. But if you come back to me tomorrow or Tuesday, then that tells me that guy's not offering you anywhere near 10. So any offer that I make, I'm just gonna go down right off the bat and say that 10 is gone. And it's not to pressure you in any way, shape, or form. I'm just letting you know how I work. You know what I mean? So if you want to ride with me right now, I'll send over the agreement at 10. If not, call me in a couple of days, and my offer will only be 5 and no more than that. All right, let's do it. What's your email address? My man. Let's see. .rf, right? F is in Frank. All right. So here's what I'll do. I'll send this over to you right now. You got an iPhone? My man. That's good. I know I like you. I like iPhone people. I have this guy, one of my good friends' name is RJ Bates, and he's an Android guy. I don't know why. He's smart as hell, but
Yeah, I have both of them.
yo, what's that? You got both of them?
Yeah, I have both, yeah.
Damn, man, you got both of them. Shit, when I was in high school, there's only two types. There's only one type of person that has two phones all the time. And I knew all of them. All right, give me 1 second. I'm gonna send this over to you right now. Just give me it'll take me like 2 minutes. What are you doing for this weekend, man? Got anything planned out?
No, I ain't to do nothing but to go, really.
Yo, what's up?
Since raining, we got 4 days of rain.
4 days of rain? Jeez, man. Hard rain or?
Some days off and on right now, doing right now, but night it came down.
Jeez, you got to. I almost forgot to ask you. I'm glad you told me it's raining. You in a flood zone? You're higher land, you said? Okay, all right. That's good. And Roosevelt, you said yesterday you were driving. Are you a truck driver or?
No, I was like going to somebody else work.
Ah, okay. Gotcha. I talk to a lot of truck drivers, man. I'm dealing with one right now in Toledo, Ohio. Her and her husband are truck drivers. They couldn't get to their house until tomorrow, actually. Let's see. Oh, quick question for you. Say that again. Uh, Hey, Tyler, you want to go? I'm just going to go over the contract with them. I'll mute myself.
I don't have a call or nothing, but
It's up to you.
who's all in here? Drop a comment. Anybody got any questions?
Yes, sir.
No, that's my girl. They come from that birth.
She just came from Baton Rouge, you said?
Yeah.
Nice, nice. How far is Baton Rouge from you guys?
About 2 hours.
Oh, 2-hour drive, huh?
Yeah.
Holy moly. That's like LA to San Diego.
Yeah. Yeah, she said that.
Oh, nice. Good stuff, man. I still remember, dude, my stepdaughter, I always make a joke. I skipped 0 to 10. But, I was there with her from 11 to 18. And right when she turned 13, man, it was like 13 going to 30. She knew everything. It was rough. but those years were priceless.
Yeah. She stay with my ex right now. So I could come get. That's why I'm really trying to get rid of the house over. So I can get something better for her to come home to me.
Well, my man, let's do this. Let me put some money in your pocket and get something good for her. I just sent you the text. You wanna open that link? Let me know when it's open, and I can quickly go over it with you from top to bottom.
Okay. Okay, where is it coming from?
I sent it to you via text. I mean, I emailed it to you too. So whatever's easiest for you. If you want to look at your email.
Okay, what is under the email?
The email should say from Caesar Lacosta, and it should say purchase agreement and then your address.
Let's see.
If you don't see it, it might have gone to your spam since it's my first time emailing you. You got it?
Yeah.
All right. What do you got? What do you see on top on the first page?
It tells me they got so you document.
Yep. Let me know once you click it, so I can quickly go over the agreement with you from top to bottom. It should say contract for purchase and sale of real estate. Sorry about that, Roosevelt. What did you say?
It's not opening up.
It's not opening up.
No.
It should open up. Try the one that I texted you. I'll resend it on a text. I just sent you another text, Roosevelt, if that's easier. All right, looks like you were able to open it.
Yeah.
All right, you see where it says on top, it has today's date.
Yeah.
All right, did I spell your name correctly? Just want to make sure.
Yeah. Just put it.
All right, well, wonderful. And then that's my LLC. As you can see, I'm looking to buy this cash. Subject property, I just want to make sure that's the correct address.
Yeah.
Wonderful. That legal description I just pulled out from the CAD website, so that's the counties. If it's incorrect or inaccurate, title will fix that for us. Purchase price we're looking at right now is $10,000. Like I said, I want to give you as much as I can, so let's start with that number. And then, like I said, it will be a cash deal, and I will be paying all the closing costs. So the only thing that you will be responsible for is if you have any bag taxes, prorated taxes, and or prorated utilities. Everything else will be out of my pocket. Cool, cool. It has today's date, so we're accepting the offer today, and we're closing on 14 days from the date of the execution of this contract. I'm on the next page now. You see where it says title company? I just put TBD for now because I want to make sure that I'm going to have my transaction coordinator reach out to a few title companies on Tuesday because they're closed tomorrow. So that way we can get the one that can close quick on this one. Okay. Pictures and access. If you don't mind, I would absolutely love to get those pictures that you took for the other guy, just so that I can get a general idea. And then also when my guys go over there, at least they'll be in and out instead of taking too much time. Save you guys a whole lot of time. Inspections. So not only will we inspect the house, obviously we're going to run a title search to make sure title is clean. Renegotiation base and condition. Like I said, as long as everything checks out, that's totally cool. If we go in there and half the roof is gone or the back house is burnt down, then obviously that's when I'm going to have to pump the brakes a little bit. But once again, I'm not here to nickel and dime folks. It's just if it's something absolutely major, then we got something to talk about. Encumbrances, all it is if there's any other type of liens or judgments, that's what the title search that's what they do. It'll come up. And if there are any, then obviously we're going to have to take care of that before we can close on it. Risk of loss. Right now, we are buying this as is, right? And so you explained the house to me. It's not burned down. I don't expect a burnt down house on closing date. All right. Prorations, I explained that to you. You'll only be responsible for any prorated taxes and utilities. On the last page, it says defects. Yes, we are buying this as is, but if there are any type of zoning violations, environmental violations, obviously we need to take care of that first before we can close on it. So all of that will pop up. Cool. Assignable contract, as I mentioned to you earlier, I do partner with local investors. So a lot of times when we partner up, we do create a new LLC. This just allows me to be able to assign it to a new LLC. No judgments. So we just want to make sure that there are no judgments. If there are, obviously we're gonna have to take care of that. Possessions, you did mention that you do have the ability to deliver this vacant on closing date. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So that being said, there's no other agreements. We are in accordance to the laws of Louisiana. Time is of the essence. So as you can see, I've signed it, so you know I'm serious. And then I'll start working on this as soon as Tuesday morning when title opens up.
Mhm.
You have any questions, any concerns?
No.
Okay. So if you don't have any questions, if everything makes sense, then all it is just for you to just go ahead and sign that and date it, and then hit finish. And then so once I have that, that'll allow me to be able to open title on once my transaction coordinator gets back in town. Let me know once you're able to do that or once you finish it.
Yeah. Signature. Change. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Roosevelt, what was that?
I said, feeling.
It's what? Did you click on the box where it says signature next to your name? All right. So when you click on it, it'll allow you to either sign with your finger on your screen, or you can just type your name in, and then it'll kind of just like how it says Cesar Lacosta there, how it's just typed up. So it's up to you. Sometimes people fat finger their phones, so I always like to just type it up so it's nice and legible. Whatever's easiest for you. Then once you do that, then you click on the box where it says select date, which is to the right of your phone number. And then it'll just, you can only choose the one that's for today anyway, whatever day, you open it. Mr. Smoothster, how you doing, buddy?
Good afternoon. How you guys doing today? I'm working on getting lunch together at the same time, so I'll be back and forth a little bit here.
Okay, I was gonna say I can mute myself because he's just trying to sign this, so you guys can talk. I'll mute myself.
What's going on, Tyler? I had a one-on-one with Manny earlier. I saw he posted about he said he's open to like JV with some of us, and one of my goals for this year is to participate in my first deal. So talk with him for about an hour as far as what he's looking for in hotels versus novations, when one might be more beneficial than the other, and what he looks for in terms of the numbers. So that was pretty insightful. What you got going on?
Went and walked one this morning, a flip that I think we're going to take down. I'm going to partner with my buyer on it. We're actually going to take it down and flip it. It's like a hotel, but it's so big that it's going to be like 40 grand in rehab just because of the size, but it's just paint.
Mm-hmm.
It's paint and new light fixtures, and that's pretty much it. A clean. Probably sell it 290, 300, put 40 grand into it. I put 50 just to be safe, but it should be around 40. I got it at 144, so that leave us like 20% something profit. Pretty good one.
So let me ask you this: if you were to assign it instead of participating in it, what's the difference in what you would make in your take home?
I mean, honestly, it's not crazy. Probably like 10 grand, maybe no more than 15.
Mm-hmm. And then are you having to bring anything to the table, or he's just a money guy and you're just finding a deal and
He's just the money guy.
Cool.
And so We'll close on it in my business though too, so it I'll have that on the record for hard money and private money and
Yeah.
all of that. But essentially, yeah, just instead of wholesaling a deal here, just buy them, partner with them, learn, get the experience, and I mean, when the numbers make sense, they make sense. And it's actually a friend of mine, and they need help. They need to move quick. They ain't got time. They're moving. Life's happening. So it's cool to be able to step in and take it down and like win-win everybody.
Yeah. Will this be the first one that you're partnering with your buyer on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, we've done a lot of deals, but he normally just buys them from me.
Right. Have you ever participated with one of your buyers?
Yeah, but only like a couple times.
Okay.
Never here. Like this will be the first one that me and him's actually like a wholesale or flip. It's on the board, whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, normally he'll just do it. I'll get in, get out. But like you kind of, and a lot of us, I mean, I like not getting shiny, but just being versatile, and it really helps your comping, your where-in buyers buy. It just helps everything, It's a learning thing.
Mm-hmm.
JW wants the link, baby. Hopefully Caesar don't care if I send it to him. I feel like a JW appearance is totally cool to send a link. Like,
get a real end buyer on here. We get to pick his brain. All those watches.
That's kind of was my point of it, is they're literally looking at things as an end buyer, and like you can't manufacture numbers. Like you can't.
Yeah.
And so essentially it's me just saying, hey, instead of me taking this fee, here's my part. I'm going to bring the deal, structure it, negotiate it, and throw my money technically in it. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. I like that. I'm about to check on this food. I'll be right back.
Look at that pic. A young Ken or something. All right, what's up, chat? Who's in the chat? No, literally no one's dropped a comment. Like, I'm starting to be convinced we're not live. It's pouring down rain here in good old Ohio for the next week. Been raining for a week. Electric went out last night. That was great.
Oh, what you call it? T4's power went out yesterday. We were on his StreamYard.
Yeah, mine went out. I was on that 30 for 30. The whole fam's at the beach, so I just sit here. I sent her a picture. I'm like, you're at the beach. I'm literally sitting in the dark at the house.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been rainy here too. Today's just cloudy, no rain, but
we're like damn near flooding. Man, 2 of my 3 leads today were mobile homes on rented land.
are those from PPC or PPL?
PPL.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. No, I don't run PPC on Sundays.
Okay.
Just because I never, I don't know. I feel like I don't work on Sundays, but I work every single Sunday, but I try not to, but I do every time.
Yeah.
Looking forward to working this deal with you, and off to the races we go. Okay. All right, brother. You have a good one, and man, enjoy your time with your daughter. All right, those are priceless, precious moments. Cool, man. Have a good one. Bye.
Hey,
Let's go.
Merry Memorial Day.
Um, so all it was, the way I looked at it, guys, it was simple. ARV is anywhere from 120 to 140. If it's a full gut, I just say I have this thing. If it's like sub 100, if it's a full gut, it's like it will get sold to the end buyer at 10% of the ARV. So if it's at 140, I can sell it to an end buyer anywhere between 10 to 14. As you know, in some cases, that might have to be under 10. And that's why I told them right off the bat, if this thing moves, it's going to have to be between 5 to 10, but let's try you at 10.
Well, what I like about that is a lot of people don't do that probably because of fear. But what I like about that is you just took all the stress of that deal off of him. Like now he knows what's going on. He knows there might be a price drop. He knows exactly what's up. And you're gonna just be cruising through the deal, marketing to end buyers, knows they're coming. Like
Yep. Yep. And you know what? It allows me to go ahead and market it like 10,500 if I want to. Just to get people to just
Yeah.
walk the property, like
yeah.
like as long as you're within that web where end buyers are like, oh yeah, I'm intrigued, I'll go walk that property. You get what I mean? Like I have it at 10. He already knows it's gonna be between 5 and 10. So if everyone comes in at 9,000, I just give him a call, be like, yo, I need this at 5. Call it a day.
Yeah, I feel like damn near no matter what, you're going to go back for the 5.
Well, here's the thing, man. I mean, he does have a daughter, and so look, if I get someone to buy it at 14, I'll probably just go, hey, man, let's just split this right in the middle at 7.5. Like,
oh yeah,
I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, just to make him happy, dude. Like, if it buys me 100 leads, or you know what I mean? If it buys me 100 leads, I'm good to go. Like, I help someone out, and then that little small assignment fee is gonna get me towards a much bigger one. But dude, I don't understand how people can live in situations like this. Because when he told me that it was full gut, I'm like, how long has it been vacant? He's like, I live there. I'm like, what? I'm like, how the fuck do you live in a full gut, in a gutted place? Oh, J-Dub, you did call me, didn't you? Or text me?
I called, I texted, I did everything but send a carrier pigeon to you.
Got him. Yeah, got him.
What's
J-Dub
up?
got me good on that one. What up, J-Dub? You want to buy property in Louisiana?
In Louisiana. Let's look at it.
You ain't buying in Louisiana.
Why? Why not?
Will you really?
Is it flooded?
It's a full gut. It's a gutted place. But he lives there.
I just went and looked at one of my rentals. It's a full gut too. The people just moved out.
Oh, shit. How much you want for it?
Well, I just had somebody offer me 75. I'm asking 89. I told him I'd think about it.
Wow. I just locked this up, J-Dub, so that it gets an end buyer at 10% of ARV. So I'll take a shot at 10 cents on the dollar all day.
Yeah. What part of Louisiana?
Good question. Raceland? Raceland, Louisiana. I got the pictures too. I'm submitting it to you, Rado.
Here we go. Raceland, Louisiana.
Or actually, I might just call it 3 buyers that's on investor base. One of them bought one for 30,000. The other one bought for 35,000.
There is currently, it said 19 properties for sale in Raceland.
Yep, this is gonna be it's gonna be a landlord situation all day. But one of them just sold in February 2026 for 140,000.
The cheapest.
Bought
Go
it
ahead,
for 35. No, go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna say the cheapest thing that I can find for sale there is 3/10 of an acre for 50,000.
Well, just for an
Oh,
acre, or there's a house?
hang on just a second. No, it just looked like it was just land. Let's see. See when I
Might
remove
just
my
be land.
filters. I just went to a Zillow search to look for actives.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This block is definitely a landlord town.
Okay, I had to change my
And it,
filter, so I was off. How many square feet is it?
864, 3-bedroom, 1 bath. 3 bed, 1 bath, 864 square feet.
Not much room to chase anybody around in that thing.
No. But I think I have my buyer on 223 Leonard Street.
So I was wrong as far as the cheapest. There's a couple for sale. 180, one's 85. It's a 3-1, 1,000 square feet, and then a 2-1 that's 700 square feet for 82.5. Those are two houses on market.
Yeah, well, how much was it? 3-1? 140, you said?
85,000.
No, the other one. The first one.
It's a 2-1, 82,000, 711 square feet. I mean, it's fully renovated.
You had another one. You said there was one for like 3-bedroom, 1 bath.
Yeah, it's 85,000, 1,000 square feet.
Oh, it's 85. Okay. Fully rehab?
Yep.
All right. Well, there you go.
No, it's
We'll
not.
buy this
No,
for.
this 3-1 is not fully rehabbed. I spoke out of turn.
Darn it,
I mean,
J-Dub.
it's nice. I mean, it's in good condition. It's nice. It's okay. It needs a little bit of love, but not a ton.
Let's go.
Good news
J-Dub.
is with only 600 square for 700 square feet, I mean, it can't cost that much to get it up and going. I mean, 20 grand, I mean, should kill it.
For a landlord, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe 30 at the most, but no more than that. No more than that.
Tyler, so you doing some hotels? Is that what I saw you post?
Let's do it, baby. Yeah.
What? I thought I saw you say that. You went to go walk one.
Yeah. We're about to buy it, baby.
Cool.
Yeah, look pretty good. Just here locally.
Well, yeah, for sure.
J-Dub style.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. See, I knew you had it figured out all along.
So here's the beauty in that. I just bought a property and it came with 5 acres. So it was a mobile home sitting on 5 acres. Had to do zero marketing. Stuck a sign out. I always stick a sign out as soon as I close. So if there's any nefarious activity going on, so if there's a water leak, like if somebody sees something, they at least know who to call. That way, because people see it and they're like, I don't even know what, they know what's, I mean, they know that there's challenges, but they don't know who to call. So now they've got a point of contact. So stuck the sign in, had some signs made that says in progress. So I've got a sign up. It's not a for sale sign yet. The neighbor next door called and he wanted to buy just a sliver. He didn't even want 2.5 acres. He wanted like 1.5 acres. And so we negotiated a price. He's buying 1.5 acres. So that still leaves me 3.5 acres and a double wide trailer. essentially my ARV did not go down, didn't go down any. I mean, what I was going to sell it for, I mean, it didn't change. I mean, I mean, the other neighbor called. I mean, he wanted to buy the 3.5 acres and he would have bought all 5. But so 0 days marketing under contract. It's going to take a little bit of time because we've got to have it surveyed, replatted. I mean, it's going to take 4 to 6 weeks to close on both of them. But essentially, we ended up getting I mean, an extra close to 20 grand, almost 30 grand. No, it's closer to 20. We got an extra 20 grand than what we were expecting to make because the guy wanted that extra lot. So the power is in just sticking the sign up, and you never the neighbors buy those so often.
I just put the address in the chat. Check that out. In the private, if you want, that's the one I walked today. It's hard to see street view, but it's a vinyl 3-story single family home.
So you said it's.
Oh yeah, you want me to go
stories?
underwrite that?
Yeah, don't share your screen or nothing, Caesar. But yeah, just check her out.
No, I just while you guys do that, and I want to underwrite it too, but just want to let you guys know this is how I was looking at that deal.
So right now, Tyler,
those are not bad
I'm just
numbers,
seeing a
right?
garage. Where's the I know you said it was tough to see. Where's the rest of the house? Is it to the left of it when I'm on Street View, or
let me?
What color is it? The house itself.
So if you go to Street View, it looks at the garage. Turn left, go all the way to the end.
All the way, okay.
Now turn right by the silver car.
I don't have oh, okay, turn right. Okay, cool.
And back behind that tree, there's a huge 3-story house. There's a little white one to the right of us.
So it's behind the tree, though?
Yeah, it's like the second driveway out of the alley.
So I see 2 white houses on either side, and then I see like a maroon car back in the back. Is your house back in the back by the maroon car?
Yes. Okay. You have to kind of see it from the right side.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. So you can't see it from the garage at all?
Yes. It's just the street view. Like, if you look at the back of it, you can see the garage is right there out back.
Okay.
But it's like the roof of the garage is level with the yard.
Yeah. And you said it's a tri-level?
Yeah.
Is that common?
No.
Okay.
And I like doing this because there's a chance I might be a little biased.
You might be a little what?
Biased. Who knows? Like, that's what I like seeing. Outsider.
So how much work does it need?
So it just needs paint. Like, they're actually in the process of cleaning it as we speak. It needs paint and light fixtures. And the floors, if you want it buff or whatever, it's all original hardwood, everything like that old whatever, mahogany, whatever it is.
Yeah.
But just needs, a little. It's a hotel, but it's so big that the rehab is going to be 40 grand, 50 grand.
How many square feet is it? Because I'm not able to see that.
It's like 4,500.
Yeah, and you're only going to spend 40 grand on it?
I think it's 40, 50. It's literally just paint and some light fixtures. That's it.
So the siding's good, the roof is good, like all those things are good?
Yep. New window, new HVAC, new hot water.
So this is like 100-year-old house?
It's like probably 200-year-old house down here.
You said electrical's good, plumbing?
Yeah. That's common there, though.
Yeah, I get it. People been living there longer than they have down here.
Yeah, it's only had 4 owners ever. I bet it has some stories.
How big is the lot that it sets on?
It's actually 2 lots.
Okay.
But the other lot is like nothing. I mean, I don't know how big it is. I mean, it's just like your typical what you think it would be lot. Like,
Well, the reason I'm asking, I'm seeing a house here that's on like 19,000 square feet, and then another one that's on 16,000 square feet. But then there's some that are like 5,200. So I'm trying to figure if it's one of those bigger lots or if it's like the 5,200 size lot.
man, I mean, it's bigger than your typical normal city lot. So I would say
Okay.
let's call it in the middle.
Okay.
I don't know what PropStream or anything says, but
So are you thinking this is like somewhere between $130 and $150 a square foot, like after it's finished?
you mean price?
Price per square foot? Like, what you think that's your somewhere between? I know that's a big range. I'm just
No, I think we're lower.
You think it's lower than that?
Yeah, I think we're like, you said how many?
Well,
130?
I said between 130 and 150.
Well, that's good then, because I'm like almost half of that.
So the reason I'm saying that, well, that's good because I'm looking at a house that shows to be 3,300 square feet. I mean, is this price? How do I know this price? Okay, so it says private chat up at the top. I just want to make sure I'm in the okay. So that just sold for $145 a square foot, and it's 3,300 square feet.
Yeah, but this one, let's see. Yeah, this one though, it's a lot nicer. Like, it's a big brick. Like, I don't know if you looked at it. Like, it's just a different. Like, it's nice.
It's got some brick, but it's also got vinyl back there on the back.
Like, I like that one, but definitely knock some off. You know what I mean?
Well, that's why I said between 130 and 150. I mean, that one sold at 147. So you're at you bought it below that, or you think it sells for half of that? I'm just trying to understand.
I have it at 144.
So
Dude, I went downstairs.
So that-
I went to the restroom and I looked at my microphone and I see the yellow light. I was like, bro, I hope I muted myself.
we didn't hear you. I hear the background noise in there, but I didn't hear you while you were out there.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's always my biggest fear.
So you're at $32 a square foot. And what are you going to try to sell it for?
3. $66 a square foot.
Yeah, 66, 60. I mean, you need a partner, you need a loan.
Nope, already got it.
I mean, you know, from what I can see, I mean, I think you should be, you know, the price per square foot. I mean, I think you should be good. I think that's golden.
That's a steal, right?
The challenge here's the reason that it's not, is because the bigger you get on a price per square foot, the house is only going to sell for so much.
Yeah.
So like as you look, the only house that's close to that is the house that's 3,300 square feet. That's the only. I mean, there's another house that's 2,100 square foot that's close. It sold for $160 a square foot, and it was built in 1832. I mean, it's 200. That house is 200 years. It's actually a duplex, but it's 200 years old. Yeah, just from the surface level, I mean, it sounds like a deal to me.
Yeah, fun fact, that's it's Ohio's first capital and third capital.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
But yeah, it's time to get in the game.
I mean, obviously you take more risk when you do that, but you are able to you're able to increase your ROI and capitalize on those situations. So I mean, you're kind of you're the first, the middle, and the end, depending on how you want to do it. So you're cutting some of that out, which is good for me. I mean, I typically don't get spreads like that. I mean, it's just the market that I'm in, and so my spreads are condensed. I typically close for that reason, because my wholesale spread is very similar to normal wholesale spreads. I mean, anything over 10K on a wholesale for me is a win. I mean, it's a pretty good deal. But again, it's the velocity, and that's what you're shooting for. I did just have a bigger one that I listed on the market. It was it's the biggest deal that I've ever done, but it was like, I don't know, about 2,800 square foot, something like that. I paid $230 for it, and I basically begged the lady not to sell it to me. Like I was not the solution. I felt like she needed to list it all along, and she was just the stress of the debt and things that she had weighing on her were just too great. And she was like, "No, please," and I was like, "Okay." But I bought it. She stayed in it for, I gave her a month free, let her stay there for free. She was moving to Colorado. She stayed there for a month, no charge. I was hoping that she would be out. She wasn't. She paid rent the second month. After that, she was out, cleaned it up just a little bit. There was some pet odor that I had to get the carpets cleaned, and had to get an ozone machine in there to get some of that out of there. Cleaned up great. Paid a lot of money to have it deep cleaned, and put it on the market, and had an offer at $335 the first week. So that's going to be good. Yeah. I'll close like the end of June. So
I hate that. Yeah, that's a big one.
I mean, it sounds bigger when you listen to those numbers. It sounds bigger than it is. What people miss a lot of times, and I think when we're talking to sellers, there's a lot of times that we do not really take that into consideration and do a good enough job explaining what it actually costs to hold that property. So taxes on that thing. Just take a wild guess what it costs me to hold that property every single month.
Which property? The one that you were talking about?
Yeah, the one that I was just talking about. So I paid. I'm in at like $235.
How much are you reselling it for?
1,900.
You're pretty close. I'm selling it for.
I was gonna say
$335. It's like $2,300 a month. It's like $75 a day, and that's an estimate. I mean, that because you've got to factor in property taxes, you got to factor in insurance, utilities, like all those things are going. And those are the things, like, to break that down. That was the first time that I've actually really broken that down for me, what it costs per day. And so as you're on the phone with sellers, as you're going through those things, especially on some bigger ticket items, and they're telling you, okay, well, I'll just go ahead and list it. And again, listing it for a lot of people is the solution, right? But if they're telling you they're in a bind and they need this and they need that, you just break it down into small chunks. They don't understand what it costs to hold it every single day that you hold that thing.
Cost of
Obviously,
money. That's a big one people don't know.
no, and it's on the profit calculator, and a lot of times we just glance over it and we just kind of skim through. And go ahead.
J-Dub, I was actually going to ask you. Sorry, man. I was going to ask you because the way I've always thought about it is that holding cost of 7%. I'm just looking at it as almost like 1% per month. So whatever that is, I mean, that's how much it costs to hold it. I don't know if those numbers add up, but
I mean, that's a good rule of thumb. But what I'm getting at is however you come about it, right? However you back into it with them. I mean, because a lot of times they've got a mortgage. So, I mean, you've got that payment. What they don't realize is what they're paying in every month isn't affecting the principal. So for every month that they stay, it's not like they've lowered their principal by that amount.
It's a good call. You didn't think about that.
They're not realizing how much the utilities are. Like, it's never broken out per day. Like, I can close in whatever the time frame is, and you're going to have your money. How long is it going to be on the market? I mean, it's $75 a day, whatever the number is, just so that they understand fully what the true cost is. Just a thought, because for me, I mean, I had an offer, and the guy that made the offer, he is only putting down $1,000 EMD. And like, when I was looking at that, I knew that didn't cover if something goes sideways, right? I mean, his financing could fall through. Like, all of these things can happen. And I'm like, that doesn't even cover. And so that's what prompted me to go in and actually calculate what it was going to cost me per day. And I was going to pass on the offer, even though it was a great offer. Had it listed at $345. You know, he wanted $5,000 off and some closing assistance. That's another thing to keep in mind when somebody's talking about going on market. You don't realize that a lot of buyers, especially in these times, need help with closing costs. Those are amounts that, I mean, realtors seldom bring up, that buyers need help with closing costs. So essentially, he almost offered what I was asking, but it was $10,000 discount after the seller concessions. And so I look at that and I'm like, okay, but he's only putting down $1,000 EMD, and I'm like scratching my head. I'm like, why? I mean, this guy's putting down $50,000 when he buys it. Like, why can he only hold? It's going to cost me more than that if something goes sideways. And so I was about to pass on the deal. And anyway, we got his EMD up, and anyway, he's got like a 10-day option right now. So
nice.
Yeah, I just had an offer on one. The guy, it was an assignment on his name. He put and/or assigns. His EMD was 1,000, due 10 days after a 10-day due diligence period. I was like, yeah, you're going to close. You're a real buyer. Like that, yeah.
He's daisy chaining up for a show.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, you didn't even dude, what?
Which, by the way, like, I don't mind. Like, as long as the deal goes through, I don't care how you fund it, but just be honest with me.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, I talk to someone, like, even with Claude, whenever I do deals with Claude, I just tell him, hey man, just let me know, like, anything somehow for some reason funding goes sideways or whatever it is. I understand it. Some deals is just it's the nature of the deal, but just let me know so I have enough time to adjust, right? So I'm not left with my what in my hand at the end of the
Well,
than, like closing date. So
yeah, like, I mean, you're talking about daisy chainers. I mean, if you know their intent, I mean, I'll daisy chain your deal. I mean, call me. I mean, if I've got to do it, I'll tell you. Well, seriously, if I'm not the buyer,
yeah,
like I'll
no,
tell you this deal doesn't work for me, but give me a week and I'll find you a buyer. Give me just a little bit, right?
exactly,
I mean, I'm
exactly.
daisy chaining your deal, but I'm telling you up front what I'm doing.
That's
Just
right. That's
just
right.
set tight. I mean, what are you going to pay me? I'll make a few phone calls and get it moved. I just for y'all remember know Warren, early class that's in Israel.
Yep.
He just had a deal in Pampa, and we talked about it. It was similar. He and I told him, I said, I'll close on it, but I need to close on it at this figure. I don't know. And we were gonna work out an agreement. Basically, we were gonna do a 50-50 if I closed on it, because it made sense. He was going to make nothing up front. I was going to close on it, market it, sell it, and whatever we netted, then we were going to split that. But I said, let me make a phone call. Made a phone call to a buyer that I thought might buy it. The guy bought it, and he sent me a check and rock and roll. I mean, I was done. I mean, I made a phone call and he sent me a check. It's pretty cool.
JW, since you're on the large screen, Mr. John De La Cruz, who's new into the game, is asking how many deals y'all do per month. Let's start with you, J Dub.
Right now, my business is a little bit off from last year. I don't know about y'all. But last year I did 45 total. So what's that come out to?
About 4.
About 4.
Yeah, about 4. So I'm closer to 2 to 3 right now. So I'm not quite on that same pace.
So, what about you, Tyler?
Yeah, 2 to 3 usually. Besides, I have some off times.
Sweet. Mr. Ken Smooth, the Smoothster.
I have 2 that should be closing next week, but that's by no means the average. I'm trying to make that the new standard.
There you go. There you go. Yeah. Right now, I was just looking at my pipeline because that's exactly what I'm going to do after this. I actually have, between Edward and I, we have 18 deals in the pipeline right now. So we'll see. We'll see. I always tell folks, and JW and we've had multiple conversations about this. Like, whenever I have less than 12 in my pipe, I get really scared. For me, I just like to have that. It's almost like a security blanket for me, where if I have 12, at least 2 of those suckers are going to go through. But if I only have 6, I'm like, dude, all 6 can just disappear all of a sudden,
I just lost 2 the same day. So
I'm actually I'm supposed to have a deal in Memphis that's supposed to close on the 4th, which I am dealing with someone, an end buyer, into you. He still hasn't signed his assignment. I was like, bro, like, I've lost a whole week already. Like, get your shit together, or I'm gonna start marketing it out. Like, just not cool. Not cool.
Yeah. So that's not cool. Like that deal that you and I are doing down in South Texas. I mean, like I'm ready to get, like I was ready for you to get it going. So I'm trying to get my people, because I'm trying to make sure that I'm in or out, right? I mean, I've got to get a live walkthrough to make sure that I'm ready to rock and roll. Because like you were talking about, as soon as I have my physical walkthrough, then I mean, if there's something that's found, then I'm going to call you and be like, yeah, sorry, like we're out. And that's just how things go. I mean, there's a lot of times we can look at all the pictures that we want. Seller can tell us all the things that we want. There's so many things hiding. I mean, you don't have any idea.
Don't know. Yep. But it's all about velocity at the end of the day. Like, just have enough respect for each other.
Well, it's just being transparent. I mean,
And it does. It boils down to you said it. It boils down to respect, right? Just be transparent with what you're doing. Like, here's what I'm going to do. And if it goes sideways, it goes sideways. Like, you got to understand, but just communicate what's going on.
Absolutely. Yeah. And that's how deals move, like that's how you're able to adapt and adjust if you're fully transparent with each other. Like you and I, like you, me and Claude are like been talking about this deal. It's like we all know exactly where we are, what needs to be done, right? What are the hurdles? And like you guys got your things you need to do, and I got my things I need to do on this side of the deal.
Yeah.
Which I think I just found a loophole on them. I just need to confirm with the title company.
On the liens?
Yeah. I think all of them are attached to the name, not the house.
Well, and that's why I was telling you, like you were stressing over that. And I'm like, do you mind if we talk about that just a little bit? Because it's not just you.
No, this is great for everyone. Yeah, for sure.
So there's so many times that people let things stump them up. And they're like, whoa, hang on, there's some liens that show up. I need to figure out what they're. No, they're not. I mean, I remember that conversation. I'm gonna go ahead and share what that conversation was. I mean, what did I say to you? What did I say to you? And I was mad. I wasn't mad at you, but I mean, you could tell I was worked up, right? I was.
Yeah, you were. Jada was like, bro, this is for real. Money's on the table. Go get it signed, so I know we're good, and we figure out the rest of the shit. And then when you said, I was like, well, yeah, you're right. Like, what the fuck?
I told you I got $100,000 to spend, so I can either spend it on your deal or I can spend it on somebody else. And if the liens come back and I've got a bump of, you think I'm gonna miss a deal over a couple $1,000?
Yeah.
Nobody is, and the sellers aren't either. Especially if they need to sell. Like sometimes everybody has to move just a little bit. That's right. As you're working on dispo, get that thing done. Talk about it, right? There's some liens that are showing up. Here's what might need to be done. We're working on them. I know, so it's not like a surprise. But get title open as soon as you can. There's so many times that people wait to get title open until they have a buyer. And I disagree with that because, I had a deal that strung out for close to a year after I had it under contract. There were some errors. And so we knew we're working through it all this time. We think we have it done. And the buyers, they had to get their money. They had to send their money back because their juice was running, right? Yep. And so they had to send their money back in the meantime because it was taking a while. And they ended up staying in the deal. They knew and they understood. But they didn't need that money just sitting there.
Yep.
And again, as long as everybody knows, had we not opened title, all of a sudden you've got a surprise that people don't know about, and they're like, "Uh-oh, something's wrong. It's never going to clear."
Yep.
Again, get it open. As long as you've had somebody look at your deal, I get it. If you're unsure of the numbers and you're like, "Well, I don't know. I don't want title to send me a bill, this, that, and the other," that makes sense. Get it underwritten. Send it to somebody that's like, "Yeah, this is." Based on these pictures, based on these things, yes, it's a deal. Get your live walkthroughs. Go ahead and have somebody go lay eyes on the house and get all of these things in place. If it is and it's worth it, who cares if title sends you a bill for a couple $100, right?
Yep.
Because you're going to win more of those than you're going to lose.
That's right.
Get it open. Make sure you know.
So are you recommending that we open up title as soon as we have it? In most cases, even before submitting to TU Dispo?
No, I'm actually kind of saying the different. Depends on your confidence, right? Mm-hmm. Because TU Dispo is going to get back to you in like 72 hours. Yeah. So couple days isn't gonna make a difference on title. Title can be cured most of the time within a week. Mm-hmm. So does that make sense? So if you lose a few days there, but a lot of times people won't get title open. Let's just use my deal, for instance, that I was talking that took a year. Mm-hmm. Had I not done that and I get it sold to these guys and title's not open, right? I get it moved, and then I tell them there's a title and they think they're closing in 15 days, then now all of a sudden they're upset, right? Because they've got all these things in place. It went the other way. Hey, listen, there's some title issues we're working with. It's going to take some time. You know, we're told that it's going to be a 60 to 90-day process. It ended up being close to 9 months. I'd have to go back and exactly look at it. It was an extreme rare situation. But they knew that. As soon as they signed the assignment, they knew what the title issues were. They knew it was going to take some time. And so they stayed in the deal. Does that clear that up, Ken?
Yeah. So what do you think is actually best practice? So let's say, for example, even once we submit it to TU Dispo, right? They're not opening title up day one, or are they? Or are they waiting until they have a buyer?
No. If TU Dispo is looked at, if somebody has helped you underwrite it, right? I mean, if you're confident enough in your numbers, like for me, if I send a contract, I'm opening title up because I feel good about my numbers. If you want somebody to double check those numbers, just understand title might be sending you a bill. It depends on how willing you are to risk a couple $100. That title might send you a bill if you don't close.
Yeah.
A lot of times they don't, right? I mean, there's a lot of times they don't, but there's times that they will. I mean, they spent money, they spent resources trying to get that. So just be aware of it. That's what I'm saying. Before you send it to title, make sure you're prepared to spend that money if you can't move it. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Another question is, how do you handle it how would you suggest we handle it if, let's say I have a relationship with the title company, but my end buyer has a preferred title company. Do you let your end buyer select the title company?
I'm opening title, and I mean I'm going to open title. I want to do that. If here's what you allow. I think very few end buyers are going to make you move title if it's already open and already cured. They're not going to like it. I'm doing a deal right now that I'm closing with somebody else's title company. Don't think I like it, right? I mean, I'm not going to lie about it, but I'm going to do the deal, right?
Right.
I don't like it because I'm unfamiliar with them, not because they're a bad title company. I just like doing things my way.
Yeah.
But title's already cured. I mean, they've been working on this deal for over 60 days. Title's cured. Like, why am I going to pull it and reopen? Like, that's just disrespectful. It's just disrespectful to them and the other title company. So if you've already got title open and title's cured, buyers are just they're going to go with it.
Okay.
Yeah, like for example, I personally don't open title unless I have an end buyer. That's just me. Everyone's different, but I also am very transparent with the end buyer, so I can move and adjust throughout the dispo. But for this particular deal in Anahuac, so to J-Dub's point, I had Amy Merritt, who was a realtor, pretty darn good realtor in TU, took a look at it, liked the numbers, sent it to Claude. He liked the numbers. He's like, okay, cool. As soon as I got those two, I felt pretty confident about it. I opened title right away. Also, the reason why I opened it is because we already knew the seller already came to me and saying, hey, there potentially can be a lot of liens on this one. So at that point, I had to get it open just to be able to see it so that I can do what I need to do on my end. So for me, it's a case-by-case basis. But if you're staring at a $30,000, $40,000 assignment fee, I'd say open title right away because you've got a lot of room to maneuver. I mean, if you're locking up something and you only have a $5,000 assignment fee or $10,000, well, you might want to wait and have someone else take a look at it just to double check, triple check. You know what I mean? Like, just be flexible.
Yeah, 3 or 4 days waiting to open up title is not going to change things.
Yeah, exactly.
But let's say you wait until you find a buyer. You might not find a buyer until 5 days before closing. Now all of a sudden you're putting title in a bind to get title cured when all you had to do was go ahead and send it and have it open and get those things going. That's my opinion on it. That's my process. And obviously, I mean, I just just did a deal with a TU dispo house, and they waited to open title until they had a buyer. That's I don't know the actual TU process. That was theirs. This was a deal brought to them outside of the community, and they waited to open. So they waited to open up title. I opened up title with my title company. I mean, because they hadn't opened it up. I wanted to. At the end of the day, everybody wants control. As a buyer, I want control. As a wholesaler, I want control. Like I wear both of them. Here, I got two sitting right here. I wear both of those, right? I want control. So if you already have it open, now you have the control.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Versus passing it off to them, and now maybe you're not in the loop. They're using their preferred title company. Anyway, there's no right or wrong. There's just knowing what you're dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
We've got a few questions on the chat. What about title companies that ask for deposits now, since a lot of wholesalers just cancel last minute? Yeah, like you got to talk to the title companies. I mean, that's exactly what JW is saying. It's like you open a title company, you open title without a buyer, you got to be prepared to just lose that $200, whatever it may be. I actually had this with my Alabama deal. I talked to them. I told them, hey, look, I typically don't open title until I have an end buyer, but this one is like against a timetable because of the tax auction, blah, blah, blah. But it was such a tight deal. Like they're like, yeah, dude, like if you want to open, like it's gonna cost $250. And then they also told me like, hey, since it's in Montgomery, we can get title within 24 hours in here. So if you do this next week, you're good to go. And then someone just needs to go to the county to pay that tax bill. You should be good. So just get all the information you need, and just like what JW said, you've got to be prepared to pay that $250. If you are, open it. If you're not, then don't.
So I want to address that a little bit differently for Rita. I would have a conversation with the title company and just let them know, hey, listen, I'll tell the seller we're opening up title here. If for some reason I cancel, you're going to have the file, and as long as they agree to come back and use you, let people know that title's clear. That might be a way to get around that, Rita, because as long as they get the business right, I mean that's all that they're really looking for. I'm not saying they'll always go for it, but that's just a way to combat that objection or that obstacle you're looking at.
Gonna be a good one. Outside of RJ, who's the best closer?
Is Tyler think he's talking to us?
Can't hear you, Tyler.
I'll say you should all raise your hand, but because I'm going to say me,
Yeah.
we should all
Listen, I guarantee you I'm the best closer when I'm in the living room. I mean, one of you guys might give me a time or two over the phone, but if I go in the living room, I mean, you're looking at him.
That's right. Exactly.
Hey, and you can play this back to RJ. I'll outclose RJ in the living room too.
Oh yeah, dude. When RJ was out here last year when they did the LA meetup, I was like, RJ, and I told him like, dude, no disrespect or anything, but I will go toe to toe with you live any day of the week, twice on a Sunday. But and that is no disrespect in any way, shape, or form. If anything, that's a whole lot of respect. But that's just me. I'm competitive. So what if I get my ass kicked? If I go toe to toe against one of the greats, one of the GOATs, like, how is that a loss? That's a win any way you look at it.
Well, but it is, you said it there. It's the competition. Like, how are you going to get better if all you're doing is playing on the playground with it's with Jay? If you're wanting to be varsity, you're wanting to be pro. Like, why are you competing against JV? Like, what does that do for you? Does that make you feel good because you just beat a kid? I mean, so yeah. I mean, that speaks to the competition.
Listen to this. I heard RJ was gonna ride. I don't know about that. I mean, obviously we're all in TU, so we're a little bit more biased. But I've definitely heard Zach before. I would not bet my money on Zach.
Don't believe the hype, brother.
Yeah, I mean, whether I'm in TU or not, I'm just saying like because I was new too, and I would watch both of them. That's why I'm in TU because for me RJ is much better.
So I want to speak to that, and I'm gonna pull the curtain back just a little bit. Y'all can confess or not confess, whatever. This is for everybody, right? Everybody looks at what I put on social media and what I post in the group and think that I never have a rainy day. Guess what? It rains. It rains on me too. So everybody has a rainy day. Just because somebody's saying something on social media and it looks like it's all rainbows and roses, don't get confused about what's going on.
100%, dude. I agree with you on that, J-Dub. And I've said this many times on a post, like, there's different levels to this, right? Like, JW is far more successful than I am at this very moment. He's been in the game longer. He's an end buyer. But he's also got his own set of problems. Just like what he said, there are rainy days. And the ones that stick there are the ones that are willing to go through it, that has the grit to go through those rainy days and come out better, you know? So you're absolutely right.
It's been raining here all week.
Hey, I just got out of 4 months of rain. just in my business, has nothing to do with what's going on outside. But,
JW, that's exactly what I was gonna say.
Yeah, mine's both ways.
4 months.
Yeah. I don't think people share and talk about that enough. I mean, really, I don't think people are real enough about that. I mean, you ain't gotta show all your warts and never let them see you sweat, whatever that is. Fake it till you make it. All those things, they're all legit. They're all real. But after you've been through that, I mean, whether it's one-on-one with someone, whether it's public, however you want to do it, be open because that's going to help somebody else. We all have our share of struggles, whether it's within business, personal lives, health-wise. Like we all have things.
Oh, we do. And J-Dub, I mean, dude, I've been transparent with everyone on my channels. Like at the end of the day, I'm still in my startup phase of my business. I mean, I've only been doing this for 2.5 years.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Are there months that are like good? I'm eating sushi, yeah. And then there are a lot of months where I'm just eating ramen. Like it is what it is. But one thing I've found though, J-Dub, is this: no matter what, even though I've been transparent about it and talked about it, but at the end of the day, when people watch, they just watch just a subset of what they see, right? Like just before you hopped on, I locked up a deal. Like, dude, one call close. Like all of a sudden, that one call close is just like the vision is just so much. The reality, the perception, I should say, is so different because you never know whether that deal is going to make it to the finish line or not. It might not, right? But the thing is, I'll lock up 10 of those and I'll get at least 4 of them through the finish line. You know what I mean? But people really still see one small subset.
Mm-hmm.
They do. They also don't see the other work that goes into that. They don't see the study that goes into that, right? They see, I mean, all they want to see is the good. The other side of it is they have no idea a lot of times how much this costs. Just to keep the doors open. I mean, that's those are things that a lot of people don't talk about either, don't realize. I want to speak to that unless somebody else does, because Go ahead. All right.
I would say that you can tell how good a teacher is by the work of their students. And I haven't seen anyone else have their students come on live and actually close deals. You might see people posting, or you might meet someone in real life that says, "Oh, I'm a part of this and that community." But RJ's students have come on live and closed contracts in front of everyone. So I haven't seen that from any other community.
Here's the other thing. 15 years ago, RJ wasn't the best closer. What makes RJ the best closer is that he studies his craft. He's been at it for a really long time, and that's what that's where I was headed just a second ago with my thoughts. This question is a great tie-in. I mean, you've got to be consistent. So, you know how you get a bunch of one-call closes, in my opinion? You make a whole bunch of dials. I mean, there's a component of this. This takes a lot of skill. I'm not taking with what I'm about to say. I'm not taking away from that. But the more you cast, if you're fishing, the more you cast that net out there, the longer that line's in the water, the better chance you got of catching a fish. You've got to be making the calls. You've got to be intentional about what you're doing. You have to study what you're doing. You've got to make corrections. You've got to take criticism. Those are all the things. Hang on, I got a lead coming in.
Land transfer from property page.
Hello, this is JW.
Continue into a recorded.
Talk to you guys. I was looking to sell my home.
Okay.
Try to see what kind of numbers you guys talking.
Sure. Hang on one.
Ken, what'd you eat today? Or what are you about to eat?
I just made some pasta salad and threw that in the fridge so we can start getting cold. Contemplating if we're going to hit the grill later today or tomorrow. And I just
all right. Let's see here.
From last night.
All right. How much are you looking to get for it?
Excuse me. I was thinking about 425, 450.
Okay, somewhere between 425 and 450. All right. Tell me a little bit about what's going on.
I'm just time to sell, just kind of retire and start traveling.
Okay. So can you explain what you mean by that a little bit? You said it's just time to sell. What exactly what do you mean by that?
Then it's time for me to retire and start traveling. So I want to just give me an RV and take me and my wife and just go countryside.
Okay. Heck yeah. Can I get a sidecar and ride along with you? It sounds like fun.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have a little bit of acreage there. How much is that?
It's 10 acres.
10.
Is there?
Okay. I'm trying to pull up, get a visual. Bear with me just a bit. So tell me, have you made any updates to the property? It looks like you've been there for a little bit.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I made a lot of updates. Yeah, I think my wife bought it like 10 years ago or so, and it was a fixer-upper.
Okay.
We got a really good deal on it. So we just been I did the brick on the house, did a wraparound porch, and just a new appliances inside. So yeah, with the past years, been doing maintenance and work on it. Compared to what it was when I first got it.
Okay, fair enough.
Like a garage out there.
Yeah.
I got it for grandkids and I have horses and whatnot, but it's time to go travel.
I'm with you. So at that price, I mean, I'm not going to be the solution for you. I mean, it sounds like you've got a really nice property. Obviously, you've got some land to go with it, which is great. But if you're looking to get in the 4s, I mean, that's a price you need to list it with the realtor. Have you thought about doing that?
I thought about it, but I'd rather try to sell with I used to do a little real estate back in the day, and I'd try to cut out the realtor and just let individuals yourself, maybe, you know, get a little more cut.
Sure.
More of the cut, you know?
Right. So,
Yeah.
and I get that completely, but whenever you're filling out these forms online, you're not looking for individuals. So I'm an investor, and obviously I advertise. I mean, the form you said somebody called you, and I get all those things. But it's I mean, I've got to be able to buy it and then turn around and sell it and make money, or be able to rent it and be able to cash flow. And at that price, there's just no margin there for me. So I would suggest that put a sign in the yard. You know, post it for sale by owner on Zillow if you're just trying to, you know, skip the realtor fees.
Okay. Well, it's not the realtor fee that I'm trying to skip. Like, you know, they'll try to put more money in somebody else's pocket. Maybe a young investor or something like yourself. But I appreciate it.
Yeah, yes, sir.
I thank you for your honest truth.
Yeah, no problem. You have a good day.
You too.
All right, thanks. Bye. All right, there you go. That's he's over retail.
He's over retail.
Yeah.
I like what you did there. I mean, you were direct to the point. You pulled away and you wanted to see if he would chase you or not, right? I'm assuming that's why you, not only the fact that he's over retail, but that's why you wanted to save time right from the get-go.
Yeah. And a lot of times people getting started out. I mean, we were on an implementation call the other day and somebody goes, well, I had great rapport with the guy. And Cassie was like, why is that so important? Right. I mean, I'm not making a ton of calls today. That was actually a property lead live transfer is what that was. So, you know, it came in, but there's people that would be on the phone with that guy for 15 to 20 minutes. Well, if you're trying to make 100 dials in a day, I mean, you just ate up 25 dials, right? In the time that you spent with that guy. And obviously, I mean, you heard his motivation out of the gate. There could be more motivation there that he's not disclosing, but I mean, there was just no chase from him after that. So in my mind, there was no reason to continue.
There's no chase. Yep.
Yeah, I see your message here. I just didn't want the address going out over the live, so I muted while I was getting the address and stuff. I was a little clumsy while I was trying to do that because I was trying to find the mute button and I got off there, so a little clumsy on the.
No worries. On that one, JW, since we have folks watching,
Sure.
We all have our own style, and obviously you're an end buyer yourself, so you know you value your time, right? And so you were very quick on that. For a lot of, like you said, a lot of new wholesalers, or even like myself or Ken or Tyler, maybe we might have stayed there for just slightly a little bit longer. We might have asked maybe one or two more questions just to see if something falls out of the tree. Kind of like the way I like to do the analogies, like I'm going to pull on a couple of strings. What made you decide there's no point for you to be pulling any more strings?
Yeah, it's a great question, and for me, I mean, you hit on it. One, this is local to my market here in Amarillo. The median home price is like $250,000. I mean, this guy started out of the gates. He's in the fours. So I don't know if I've mentioned to y'all my affinity with the bell curve, and my brain just automatically goes to the bell curve. I mean, I'm wanting things to be in the middle. I want things to be in the average. I'm not looking at the outliers, especially on the high end. I mean, I'll buy things on the way low end of that spectrum. But I mean, you start getting over the median home price in my area. I don't need to tie up. Even if I got that at $250,000, let's say he's right. Let's say he's right at $400,000, $425,000, whatever the number was. Even if I get that at $250,000, that thing is going to take 4 to 6 months to sell.
Yeah.
For me, I just tied up $250,000 worth of capital that I can turn. I mean, like I can turn that money over so many times in that time frame and make pretty close to the same amount of money that I was going to make on that one deal.
Yep. So question.
Sure.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're good.
So,
Go ahead.
so my question for you is, and this is like a genuine question, so I can see if I'm doing this wrong or right. At that point, would it make sense to just say, hey, because you said everything you said was perfect, but one thing that I would have done a little bit differently would have been like, hey, like the median prices here in Amarillo is this. Now, I know we haven't discussed a whole lot, but just kind of like a sniff the air test. I mean, if an investor were to buy this, I mean, I would need to be under that median price just for me to even make any money. Would that even be of help to you at all? I think I would have asked that one last question just to see, because what if he says, yeah, that's okay.
And you're right. And he said that at the very end of the call. He goes, well, I was just hoping to, maybe put some money in an investor's pocket. And he said, I was trying to put some money in a young investor's pocket is what he told me.
Oh, is that what he said? I didn't hear that.
And full transparency, obviously the phone call
I did not
came
hear that.
It pulled up on my CRM as well. I'd already moved that lead to dead. So I've talked to this guy before. So I don't necessarily remember talking to him. I was somewhat jaded when I took the phone call. So the criticism that you're giving me is fair. Okay. But because it's kind of like when you've called the same lead 10 times and you're like half-heartedly making that dial, and then they answer the phone and you flub it up, right? Because you're not expecting them to answer the phone. So like we have these biases. I mean, all of us have these biases. And I mean, so yeah, I wasn't super excited. I see it come in. I was excited when I see it come in, property leads, live transfer. I'm like, yeah. And then my CRM is
saw the number.
I got two clowns in the background. I'm trying to mute, and then I see it come up, dead lead, right? I'm like, I don't want to. So yeah, those are all the things that are going on.
Well, so that's the reason why I asked, because I'm thinking, I'm like, there's got to be some other things that's happening in the background, like JW decided to just cut that off so fast.
Yeah, it was.
So
it was in
that's what it was.
my CRM as a dead lead. So again, I've talked to him. I remember visiting with him about it, and obviously he's not having success selling it. But I'm not super interested in tying up that much capital either. Like, it's not a deal. I don't know who my end buyer is for that. And a lot of times, that's the good and the bad about working in a single market. A lot of times when you are taking a call across the country, you don't have any idea who your end buyer is. Well, when I'm looking at a certain price point, I mean, these are things that are going on in my mind. I'm like, okay, who am I going to sell this to? I mean, this isn't for me. Like, who's going to want to flip it? It's kind of outside of town. Now, if this would have been a property in a specific pocket of town, I mean, that kind of changes the scenario, right? Because now there's guys that will want to flip this. To me, in my mind, where this property is, he's got to find an end buyer. Like, he's going to have a hard time finding any investor that wants to buy it and then turn around and get it. Because I even think 250 is probably too much. I think this is a 350 to maybe 375 property. So looking back on the call and playing it back, I should have asked him how he came up with that price.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's the only thing.
Yeah.
That's why I was asking that question. Is just, you were literally just, and I'm not saying you were short of it, but for me, like the way you did it, I was just like, there's just that one extra question that JW could have asked, because it's either, and it would have been a fork on the road. It's either it opens something up or back to your conclusion, which is it's a dead lead.
So as I'm looking, just to clarify, the only thing that's close to his is there was a house in his general area that sold for $495. It's a 5-bed, 4-bath, had twice as much land as he had. It was built in 2001. His house was built in 1988. And a lot of times you're going, there's not that much time in there, but the difference in in architecture from 88 to 2000. There's lots of things have changed. Roof lines. When I go to the street view, I mean, his house is it's just kind of blah. Like there's nothing. It's a nice house. Don't misunderstand. I'm not saying that, but it's just not. It ain't gonna look the same as that 2001 house with the higher pitched roofs. I mean, it's just ain't nobody paying $4 nothing for it. I'm questioning if anybody pays $3 anything for it. So all of these things were going on in my mind. And anyway, I called you guys clowns a while ago, and I shouldn't have. But I'd rather talk to y'all than him. I mean, at the end of the day, I just.
Yeah, it's totally fun. And then, by the way, I was asking those questions just because we've got a few folks that are actually on here and listening.
Yeah.
So I want them to just get the meaning behind it. I was talking to someone the other day. I forgot who it was. It might have been Julius. Actually, even Angel. I was like, when you listen to folks, whether it's us or whoever you listen to online, like when someone asks a certain question or, does a one-liner or whatever, that sounds so cool. Like go back and listen to like 10, 20, 30 seconds prior to that line, prior to that question. So you can get an idea of why that question was asked or why that line was mentioned. Because the line might sound great, the question might sound great, but if you use it in the wrong spot, then it loses all of its power. And so that's the reason why I was asking J-Dub, so that people can understand why your mind went so quick to just letting it go, Because I knew you had a reason for it, but people that are watching didn't have a reason for it.
Well, Caesar, you do a great job of this, and I think more people lose sight of it. Everybody is super stiff, and Tyler does a good job with it too. Like y'all's personalities come out, and it's like you're talking to. And I haven't listened enough of your calls, Ken, but it's like you're talking to your friend. Like that's the conversation you're trying to be in. All you're doing is talking to the guy across the street. You're talking to your guy. You're talking to your boy that you've known for 10 years, right? Talking to your coworker that you see every day. That's what we're trying to have, these kind of conversations with sellers. And so those one-liners that you're speaking of, if you would say it to your friend, I mean, obviously you got to know the situation, right? There's things that I'm going to say to a buddy of mine I've known forever versus the guy that I just met at the bank. I mean, those are two completely different conversations.
Yeah.
But I can say those three things to a guy that I've been on the phone with for 10 or 15 minutes, depending on how his conversation's going, depending on how he's talking to me, right?
Yep.
It opens all of those things up. But you're just talking, and there's nothing.
You're just talking.
You're just talking.
It's funny you said that, because one of the things that I do within like the SAV 10 when I was doing it is, and I always do it, it's like the first Zoom call that we do, either the first or the second. Actually, it's the first Zoom call. I always do the barbershop talk. And every single time without.
Oh, you go.
Oh, they know. Can you guys hear me? I think my Wi-Fi came off for a little bit.
Just running back from the top.
Yeah, you glitched out for a bit.
I was talking about the barbershop talk. So I always, anyone that I'm on a phone with a newbie, when they're asking me, I'll go, all right, we're gonna do a quick barbershop talk. And I always take a 10-second pause and I want you to throw everything you know about real estate. Throw away, screw it to you, screw everyone right now. Just, we are in a barbershop, we're having a chat. And without fail, J-Dub, every single time, no matter how new the person is, that person knows every single question to ask me. I'm fucking dead serious. Without fail, every single question. And then in the middle of it, I go, well, J-Dub, I'm actually looking to sell this house. And then all of a sudden you can tell their brain just glitches. It just goes, whew. And you can feel it. And it's like, and then I stop them. Why? I'm like, because as soon as I said real estate, your brain went to real. Before that, we were having a conversation like you were my boy.
Okay, so what you just said ties into what I was saying a while ago. The fella,
that's what I'm saying.
Fella on here asked, why is RJ the best? RJ's the best because he's had tens of thousands of hundreds of thousands of calls, and he knows real estate. He's been hit in the mouth with these questions. He's had end buyers tell him all of these things. Obviously, he's on the construction side of it. You learn all of these things as you go. I mean, there are situations that I've been in. There's things that I've been in houses that, Caesar, you can't compete with because you don't go walk properties. There's lessons that I've learned through all of those things.
100%, dude.
So, but again, you can learn them from me as you listen to me and as you ask me questions, right?
Well, JW, what did I do the other day?
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I was just about to say. Right?
Yeah.
The only reason that I know that, so just in transparency, we're looking at a house. I'm looking at the pictures that Caesar sent to me, and there were steps down from one room to another. I could look at the outside of the structure, and I knew that it had been added onto. And Caesar's like, well, why? How do you know it's added onto? And I walk him, and I take him, and we look at the front, we look at the side, and then we go to the other side, and he goes, oh, it was like the light bulb went off. And then I explained as the steps were going down, I'm like, this is the addition right here. Like, it's not part of the original house. And all of those things click. Well, that's how you learn. You listen to what buyers are telling you. You listen to what people that with more experience, and you just file that away. And then it becomes your normal conversation versus a real estate conversation.
100%. And one thing I got to say too, and that is I would say that is probably one of the most valuable asset that we have within TU, within the community, because we have people like JW, and JW is not the only one. We have a lot of end buyers in there that is willing and able, more than happy to educate and inform you on little things like this. Now, obviously, if you're not just going to call them and just bother them every day with a bunch of questions, send them a deal and they'll teach you. They'll say, hey, look, here's what you missed, right? Like, and I'm saying this because I've talked to other ed buyers before outside of, other communities, and it's like, nope, and they don't explain. But here within the community, they're like JW. Like, I gave him a call and he took the time. It's like, well, let me pull this up. Let me show you. And we went picture by picture. And I now have an angle that I didn't have before. And that's because I don't walk properties. As good as I am on the phone, there are a lot of things I still don't know, right? And I'm just making speculations. But when it gets to JW's eyes or an end buyer's set of eyes, then now the hard feedback comes out. And so this is the reason why I always say, go make a mistake, go lock up a deal, because when you do send it to an end buyer like JW, you're going to get hard feedback. And that hard feedback, even if that deal doesn't make it to the finish line, the lessons you learn from that conversation just skyrockets and just speeds up your learning curve. Like, you have this learning curve, all of a sudden you're like here, just off of a 15-minute conversation, because you took a shot at a deal that you didn't know whether it's a right price or not. But if you don't take the shot, you're never going to get that conversation.
So thank you for the kind words, Caesar. So you're 100% correct. And I want to compliment you on the way that you asked me that question originally. You came very humbled as you came to me. You were like, because you had to get a price reduction. And you're like, help me explain why my price isn't right. Okay. I will take that call and I will help that person, whoever that is, every time, whether I've ever talked to you or not, or whether I've known you for years, versus the guy that's calling and trying to sell me something and telling me why this is a deal. This is going to sound very arrogant when I say this, and y'all know me. Y'all know I'm not an arrogant person. But, I mean, I buy more houses in a year than most people call me have bought in their lifetime. And so, I mean, you go to telling me how much something needs to be in an area that I've been operating in for 5 years. And there's people that are way better than me. Don't misunderstand what I'm saying. But don't come at me telling me how you know and how this and that and how that. Ask me why. I could be very wrong. And I hope somebody sells that deal that I told them no on. I hope they do. Because I want everybody to get the best. I want the seller to get the best. I want the guy bringing the deal to make all the. I want everybody to make all the money they can. But you've got to be humble when you come asking those questions, and people will help you.
Oh, 100%, dude. Thank you for that. That I 100% agree with you on that one. Now, that being said, I mean, there are times when I am very confident with my number and I will go to toe-to-toe, but I will go to toe-to-toe in a way where it's like, hey, here's how I'm looking at it, J-Dub. Tell me what I'm missing.
But that's still humble.
At that point, but that's still humble because, well, I don't think that's humble, J-Dub. That's just business, dude. It's just like, I always say, I go get in a room with JW. I'm pitching him on a deal. One of us is going to get sold. Either JW tells me my baby's ugly or I sell JW on why the deal is a deal. Either way, one of us is going to get sold. So if you come into that meeting with that open mind, then the deal tend to move quicker across the finish line because you're open about it, right? Like, I have to come and explain why I think it's a deal, and then J-Dub's going to come and explain to me why it's a deal. But either way, one of us is going to win.
So I want to, and you're exactly right. I want to bring up a point. Somebody pitched me a deal, and they approached it the same way that you were explaining right there, and they challenged me with what I was telling them. This is actually the same land deal that I was talking about, the house, the mobile home, and some land. This is that same exact deal. I told them they were out of their mind at the number that they sent it over to me. I was like, you're not going to move it. I was like, this is where an end buyer, it was pitched to me originally at 125. And I was like, there's no way. This is where an end buyer is going to buy it. And he was like, well, you can take and you can split the land and you got this and you got that. And from the pictures, he was right. And that opened my eyes up to things that I was not seeing. And I was like, okay, well, you got a point. I still didn't move from my number. I was still correct on what it ended up selling for at the end of the day. Because it sold for a smidge over that 125 just because the guy wanted that extra land for more. But the way the house was positioned and the way once you get out there and you walked it and you looked at it, like there were a lot of challenges putting another house on the property. Not saying it couldn't be done. It just was, the juice wasn't worth the squeeze doing that, but at least opened my eyes to that. So
absolutely, yeah.
There's absolutely ways that you can go about doing that when you have a point, because we all have blinders on. We all miss things.
You're absolutely right. I mean, just that one deal that I sold to Seva, it went to one of the dispo houses within TU, and they simply didn't see it the way I saw it. And there was nothing wrong with that. They just didn't see it. And I did, and I stood my ground, and I said no, because they're like, well, go for a price drop. I'm like, no, go get me an end buyer, and then I'll go get a price drop, because I feel very strongly about my numbers. And so they decided not to do it. And once again, I still love them. I didn't take any offense to that.
Yeah.
And then I hung up and picked up the phone and called 797. I was like, you're pretty dead on your numbers. Let me get my realtor out there. Realtor went out there the next day. Seva goes, yep, we're good. And it was done. And at that point, I went for a price drop, for a $4,000 price drop.
Sure.
But I was sure now, because I now have an end buyer that's ready to rock and roll at that price point. And so it gave me more confidence when I went for the drop, because I know it's going to go through. It's no more speculations.
I want to talk about that for just a little bit. And as you called someone in that market. You called an actual end buyer in that market, right? Now, next time you call him, depends on what he's got going on. He could have needed work. There's all kinds of things whenever you talk to a buyer that are going through their mind. I don't have any work. I need my guys to work. I've got too much work, right?
That's right. Yep.
I've got all these houses setting. I've got money. Like, there's all these things that are going on. So you never know. Same as when we're throwing that line out for acquisitions, it's the same thing on dispo. You're just throwing the line out, right? And yep. you're trying to find the guy. You've just got to be close enough on the price to get my attention.
That's right.
That's all you have to do.
That's 100% right. That's
I've
why I
never
always tell
even
people,
been to
just close
Ohio.
enough.
Sorry, I cut you off. What were you going to say? What were you saying, Caesar?
No, I was just agreeing with you. Go ahead.
I mean, I've never even been to Ohio, and Tyler had my attention about a deal in Ohio, right? I've never closest I've been to Ohio is Virginia. I still think I'm a ways away.
On that note, JW, would you like to hold a property in Memphis, Tennessee, and do a quick burr on it?
I ain't doing a burr on nothing. I'm not a fan of burrs.
Yeah.
I think a burr is a great way to get yourself in a train wreck.
Don't tell everybody that. We need them to buy them.
Well, everyone's different. I mean, my buyer in Memphis, all he does is burr all day. So I underwrote this deal based on a burr. I'm like, dude, it got appraised for 135. We've got the paper on it, and I can send it to you, sell it to you for 97. He gives you an extra, just a 28% equity on it. He can literally buy it and then go pull that money out right away. But Tyler, that's his style.
It is his style, but I'm going to venture to say that he probably has some other properties that he has plenty of equity in. And I mean, he knows what he's doing. So let me clarify what I said. The burr, the way that everybody teaches it and the way that everybody hypes it up, like you can't burr everything that you get. Yeah, is that Trisha Greer?
Yes, sir.
So you have to be smart. Like you've got to have equity somewhere. You can't, if you pull all your equity out, and this is just me, if you pull all your equity out, Trisha, and something goes sideways, how are you going to get off of that property? How are you going to sell it? You've got to do it responsibly and make sure that you've got enough that you can still sell it. So that's my thinking. That's my thinking on that. If doing it one time is okay, but if you just keep on, I see a lot of people get in the hamster wheel and they're burring all the time and pulling all their equity out. I guess for me, I like to have stuff. I want to get stuff paid off in at least in 20 years. I want to have it paid off. I'm not saying that I won't ever do some cash out refis to scale and to do some things, but to think that you're going to have zero cash in a deal over a large portfolio and actually have zero cash. I mean, you have a 2008 happen. You're left holding that bag and you can't cash flow. Taxes go up, rents go up. I mean, rents go up. Sorry, taxes go up, insurance goes up. Your cash flow just eviscerated, and there's no way to get it back because you pulled too much cash out of it. But that's just.
Yep. Hey guys, actually, I just realized I do have a meeting that I gotta do, so I'm gonna cut this. But this was absolutely amazing, dude. Freaking JW showed up in my channel. JW, I think this might be the first time you hopped on. What a great day, dude!
I had to beg to get it.
Hey, to my defense, JW, I was closing. I was getting a lead under contract, and it was a one-call close. So, and then I looked on my screen and I saw your face. I was like, oh, there he is.
Trisha, call me. I want to go over this with you because I know kind of what you got going on. So give me a holler as soon as we hang up. But yeah, rock and roll. Y'all have a great one. I enjoyed it.
JW, thank you, man. I appreciate you. Smooth, sir. Have a good one.
Later.
For everyone else that's on, Tyler, stay on. I don't know if you saw my text. But everyone else that's on here, if you guys got any key ideas from today, do me two small little favors. One, smash that like button. It helps your boy out. Most importantly, drop the key takeaway that you got from this not in the chat, but in the comments, because I really would like a new wholesaler to come across this channel at some point, somehow, some way, and just read the comments and be like, oh, I came across that the other day. Now I know how to overcome it. At the end of the day, the whole point of this channel is to help everyone grow and for us to grow together and inspire each other. So till next time, folks, speed and volume, and I will see you tomorrow. Let's freaking go.